Hi, girls.
Hey. Hello, Sheila.
Come right in. We've been waiting. It's amazing in here, Maka. You've done so much for yourself.
Thank you so much, Sheila.
Did she tell you she'll be getting her doctorate degree in a couple of weeks? Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
So, to more successes, girl.
Yeah.
Cheers. Wow, it's amazing what you and your brothers have achieved in the past 15 years despite mom and dad being absent. All four of you are so stable and you've achieved so much.
Thank you so much, girls. Life may have dealt us an unexpected blow early in our lives, but Dad and Mom set us on a safe path to where we are today. They secured our future with life insurance from African Alliance Insurance PLC. We are not alone. All our life moments are kept on check with AAI.
Wow,
Yeah.
this sounds so good, Amaka. Please, show us how. Of course.
Get life insurance from African Alliance Insurance PLC. There's a plan to suit you and your family's needs.
Welcome back. And indeed, it is very important that you plan your retirement with African Alliance PLC. When you get there, tell them you heard about them from this platform. You get the point? Okay, Malam is still in the house, and Aruna is still in the house. We move very quickly because we still have other very vital information to pass across today in the analysis, particularly in one of the companies that are going to release their auditor report in the course of last week. Madam, okay, let me start from with Aruna. All share index of the NGX was up 0.40%, market capitalization up 0.40%, volume down 2.63%, deals up 4.89%, value declined 36.68%. Number of gainers grew 2.33%. Losers also reduced against losers in the previous week. And that is why I decided that it should be, though it is minus, because it is positive, I insisted that it should be in the green. So we know what we are doing. It was not a mistake. Okay? So we saw lower value, we saw lower volume, but growth in deals, gainers, while there were, we saw more gainers, slightly more gainers, while there were fewer losers than the previous week, right? Then, this to me is a mixed market. Aruna, how will you describe it?
Yeah, it's a mixed market. People, some are taking profit, some are repositioning their portfolio, they are just opposing their portfolio, they are rejigging their portfolio.
What are the possibilities this week?
The stocks, this week will be the first week of March.
Yeah.
We're beginning to see audited accounts and declaration of dividends.
Okay, madam, what equities precisely? I don't want us to dwell much on this, but what industry, what equities, what should inform our investment decisions in the course of this week?
Well, I can say that the investors should be very delighted for at least this year, 2022, January closed positively, February closed positively. This we have not achieved it in 2019, 2020, 2021. We either see the rising and falling within these 2 months. But for the first time, we are seeing positive closing in January, positive closing in February. This is a plus for the market. Aside this one, the penny stock really played a role, because we have seen RT Briscoe's 370% gain, SCO was about 180% gain, Land Africa, they are all gained over 100%. And we have seen substantial stock gain between 50 to 37%. Stock like Boa Food, Fixing, many of these.
You are only reviewing the market.
Yes,
you are not giving me.
What we are saying that it shows that this is there for the penny stock.
Okay.
And they are really playing the greater role, and therefore let you not be out of it. The stock that I still expect a closer better for this coming week, UCAP is there, because they will be marked down next of our week. And we have seen their result. We are expecting the result out of the bank like JETCO, like Zenith, like UBA. They all submitted their result to the CBN. And I hope the regulator of CBN should understand that these companies are quoted, and therefore there is no need for delay in releasing their result. And if their result come positively, I see the uprising of this stock.
Okay, we look at gainers in the course of last week. RT Briscoe. We're just discussing RT Briscoe. 56.67% last week alone. And in the course of last year, it has gained in excess of 300 RT Briscoe.
370.
This year, it has gained 370%. All right. How far can this equity still go?
Well, you never can tell how far it can go, because I was thinking that it's going to stagnate last week, but it didn't. But the only thing is that I think it's just the head mentality that is RT Briscoe as far as now is concerned.
No, Madam, we were talking about with some of the factors that might be responsible. In just 1 second, explain, maybe I would understand better.
Well, one of the major is the waiver provisions. In their financial, for the year ended 2022, we have seen 2.4 billion.
Year ended 2021.
Or 21, we have seen 2.4 billion waived as their charges. And this waiver really triggered the company from a loss of 94 kobo last year to a positive of 8 kobo gain. This is good for the company, but I advise those who are there earlier, please play your part and leave for the rest. A stock that give you 370%, what are you waiting for? The day that it started coming down, you cannot get out of it. We have witnessed this in the Japan. Japan moved from 20 to 1 naira 67 kobo. And since then, what happened?
It refused to go up.
So let you not say that you did not hear from us.
Okay, I don't know. Mea is about the only potential beneficiary of COVID-19 vaccine manufacturing in Nigeria. I can tell you that. You can take that to the bank. And why? Mea has a 16 arrangement with the federal government. They jointly own a company together where the federal government owns 49% and Mea 51%. If there is not going to be any form of bureaucracy, I tell you, May and Baker is about the only one. Fixing is potentially a beneficiary. You get the point? If when we gather at the shareholders meeting, I will have enough time to explain this. But at a price, I put the question to you, Aruna, with this possibility, at a price of 5.5 naira 45 kobo, would you advise that someone should still invest in Mea Baker?
You know, Mea Baker stood at 450 kobo for a very long time before this information came, and we saw it at 5 naira 40 kobo. I have just said that they have the potential. The only thing is that there is always bureaucracy as far as business, government is concerned. Government business is concerned. If not, I believe that without
do you think that this bureaucracy will affect one issue as important as COVID that is killing people?
I don't, because it is so important that I don't think that there will be so much bureaucracy there is going to be at all, because this is health, especially now that is prevalent and is with us. I believe taking position in Mea Baker is good to go.
Madam.
Yeah, I see contrary. You see, the government bureaucracy, people undermine it. They undermine the bureaucracy of the government. The government bureaucracy is what killed the business. For one to lose for his personal benefit, he doesn't care for the company to lose it out. Why today we are printing our international passport outside the country? Everybody knows that Mint can do it. But because of the government bureaucracy, because of the personal benefit,
you are not advising that someone should invest in Mea Baker.
What I'm saying, you can invest there, but government bureaucracy can go beyond that.
Let's
the fixing that